Alright guys, this is inaccurate. I was kind of wondering if I should have made this video, mainly because I got into a car crash the same day. And, you know, here's some pictures, and here's the part where I got the most injured. Like, literally, while I was just driving outside of my work, like, you know, this lady just comes in and just fucking, apparently the cops call it T-boning. So she pretty much hit the side of my car, and I kind of like swerved around. And like the airbag like straight up just hit me in my thigh, and I think that's the reason why like it swelled up so much. Like legit, the airbag hurt me more than the actual car accident. But besides, enough about me. Pretty much I'm gonna talk about Nagatoro for the rest of the video. So Nagatoro is pretty good anime. I enjoyed it for the most part. Like, I remember like a year ago, because I'm still behind like a whole year in like anime, you know, terms, that like her legit, like she was like plastered everywhere on like YouTube. Like everyone was using her for their thumbnail, you know, for any kind of like anime girl, or you know, like some kind of lewd pictures, or you know, the feet pictures. Like even in VR chat, I remember there just being like a ton of Nagatoros everywhere. And it wasn't really because like she was like super memeable or anything. It was just like, I think legit just people just kind of like liked the anime. They liked her, even though, well, I'll get into that later. So pretty much Nagatoro is about a girl who kind of bullies this guy that she likes, and the guy isn't really manly, I guess is probably the best way to put it. So, you know, like he gets bullied easily, he cries easily, and all that. And if you're wondering if this sounds familiar, you know, a lot of people compare it to Takagi-san or Uzaki. Those two are very similar to this anime. I would say Nagatoro is probably better than both of them, though, in my opinion. And basically, it's just like a romantic comedy between the two. I mean, you know, there's other characters. There's Nagatoro's friends, who are also kind of like this mean girl group, you know, including Nagatoro, in which they all kind of bully the main character. And it's hard for me to kind of say the word bully, because like one person bullies another person, and the person that gets bullied doesn't like it, you know, that's pretty much bullying, right? So, but if one person bullies the other person and the person likes getting bullied, that's not really bullying. That's more just like softcore BDSM, right? And you can't tell me this anime is not softcore BDSM. There, like in episode 6, there was this one scene where, you know, she gets mad at him, so she starts like stepping on him with lotion. If that might just be a normal anime day for you, well, you know, her friends also join in, so you know, it's not only one person; it's multiple people stepping on a person. So, once you get past episodes 1 through 3, you'll find the anime kind of like shifting, you know, like the whole Sundere thing goes from sun and then to dure, very uniformly, you know. Pacing's pretty good too. Story's not really relevant. I mean, you know, it's a romantic comedy. You probably shouldn't be taking this serious anyways. I would say it's like on par with like Achikochi. Like, do you remember like the story from Achikochi? Like, I don't remember. I don't remember how climactic it was, but I do remember Achikochi being really good. Same thing with Nagatoro, and it's also greenlit for a second season. So I guess, you know, why not? Although, oh, that being said, I do mention if you can get through the first kind of 3 episodes, because the 3 episodes really show like how much like a messed up kind of like insane bully that Nagatoro is. You know, especially with faces like the thumbnail that I put on this video, or you know, just her general demeanor. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you guys ever watched GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka, they had like a very kind of like similar scene as well. There was this group of like mean girls who used to like pretty much beat the shit out of this guy, but it turns out like one of the girls actually like really liked the guy as well. That's why she was kind of beating the shit out of him. But you know, in the end, they kind of get together, which I don't want to spoil it, but you know, these two do make a lot more progress than, you know, a lot of other animes that you've seen, you know. And I think their balance is pretty good. I mean, you know, there's a sadist, Nagatoro, and then there's the masochist, which is the senpai. I don't really know what his name is, to be honest, because he's usually just called senpai. I think because it's Nagatoro that she's doing all this messed up stuff, that it's probably more readily accepted. Like if you think about it, like if you kind of like swap the genders, if like the dude was being like mean to the girl, it probably wouldn't be as watchable or as entertaining. My opinion. Just overall pretty good, entertaining. If you haven't watched it, I mean, it'll fill up a good kind of like 6 hours of time. If it's not your style, not really a big deal. I mean, it's just another rom-com anime for the season. My anime list gave it like a 7.4. To be honest, I think it should be like a 7.7. Yeah, just like just higher, just a little bit higher. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm out. Bye.